Cinderella.
Once upon a time, in a very faraway land, there lived a father and his beautiful daughter, and the mother. But the mother was very, very ill, and in the end, there was only the father and the little girl. So the father decided to marry again, and he married a lady who became her stepmother, and with two sisters, so she had two stepsisters. And they were all very happy at first, but then the father had to go away. And they were all very, very bad to Cinderella. That was her name, Cinderella. And they were all very, very bad. And they made her clean and sweep and look after the house. And they were like, Cinderella, clean my shoes. Cinderella, do this. Cinderella, do that. Cinderella, dress me. Cinderella, clean. They were awful. They were very, very bad. They were treating her badly all the time. She had to sweep, she had to clean, she had to sew, she had to do everything around the house, everything. And she was always very dirty, and she had broken clothes. And one day, a very fantastic, beautiful day, they received an invitation from Palace. From Palace. You know the palace, where the king and queen and prince and princesses live. And there was an invitation from the prince, the beautiful, handsome prince who wanted to get married. You know, to get married? To be in love? To be happily together forever? So there was this invitation. And the invitation said, you are all invited to the ball. You know the ball? Dancing, party. To the ball at Palace. You all have to come and wear your best clothes. So everybody was very excited. And everybody was like, Cinderella, get my clothes. Cinderella, do my hair. Cinderella, my makeup. Cinderella. So Cinderella was working and working and working. So the day of the ball arrived and Cinderella really wanted to go. But she didn't have any clothes. She didn't have anything ready. She didn't have a beautiful dress for the party. So Cinderella said, please, stepmother, please, stepsisters, can I please go to the party? And the stepsisters and the stepmother said, you go to the party without any clothes, without any makeup, without your hair fixed properly. You are crazy. So poor Cinderella was very, very sad, and she started crying. I can't go to the party. But suddenly, do you know what happened? The fairy godmother arrived. Do you know what a fairy godmother is? A fairy, she has magical powers. So she arrived and she said, dear Cinderella, please don't cry, because with my magical wand, you know, a stick that makes magic, you will go to the party, you will go to the ball, and you will have a beautiful dress, and your hair will look beautiful, and makeup, you will look perfect. And Cinderella said, but fairy godmother, how? I don't have any clothes. I don't have any makeup. I don't have clips. I don't have anything at all. Fetch me a pumpkin, Cinderella. A pumpkin, fairy godmother? Yes, Cinderella, a pumpkin. Like in Halloween, a big pumpkin. So Cinderella fetched a big pumpkin. And the fairy godmother, with her magical wand, went click. And how beautiful! The pumpkin was a beautiful carriage. A big, beautiful carriage, you know, to bring Cinderella to the ball, to the party. It was so beautiful. And then the fairy godmother said, "Cinderella, fetch me 2 mice. 2 mice? Fairy godmother? Yes, Cinderella, 2 mice. And she waved her magical wand and went clip. And those mice turned into 2 beautiful horses. You know horses. Click, clock, click, clock, click, clock. And it was so beautiful. A big, big carriage. 2 beautiful horses. And the fairy godmother said, I need another mouse. So she turned her magical wand and turned it into a beautiful soldier who would be able to drive Cinderella to the party. But fairy godmother, what shall I do with my clothes? I'm all dirty and I don't have anything to do my hair and my makeup. I don't have any dress for the party. Don't worry, Cinderella. Just look at me. So she waved her magical wand and clip. How beautiful! Cinderella had a beautiful dress, beautiful hair, beautiful makeup. She was all ready for the party. She couldn't believe it. She was so happy. But, said the fairy godmother, you have to be very careful, Cinderella. When it's 12 o'clock and the bells start ringing, cling, cling, you will have to return home, because if you don't, you will lose your dress and your carriage will be a pumpkin and the mice will be mice and everything will turn back to normal. Oh, okay, fairy godmother, said Cinderella, I will do that. So Cinderella went to the ball and she arrived and everybody was looking at her. Even the bad stepsisters, even the evil and bad stepmother. Who is that beautiful young girl? And why is the prince with her all the time? The prince thought she was beautiful and he danced with her all night, dancing together and being very happy. All night, all night, all night. Cinderella was so happy. She was so happy. She never wanted to return. Cling! The clock. Cinderella thought, I have to get back home or I will lose my dress and the mice will be mice and my carriage will be a pumpkin again. So she ran as fast as she could. She ran and she ran, but she ran so fast that she lost one shoe, one of the beautiful shoes, glass shoes that she had on. And the prince found the shoe and he said, I will marry her. I will find the woman whose foot fits inside the shoe. That will be my love and I will marry her. So he called for his men, turun, 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 and he said, I want every woman, each and every woman in this village to try the shoe. And when you find that woman, bring her to palace and I will marry her. So the soldiers went to every house in the village. But nobody's foot fit inside the shoe. And the stepsisters were like, yes, I will make it fit. Yes, I will make it fit inside the shoe. And Cinderella said, please, can I try the shoe? And the stepmother laughed. Oh, you didn't even go to the party. But the soldier said, yes, madam, every woman in this village has to try the shoe. And Cinderella sat down and she tried the shoe. And it fit perfectly. The stepsisters couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it at all. And they were every day uglier and uglier and uglier because they were so evil, so bad. They couldn't believe it. So Cinderella went back to palace and guess what? She married the beautiful prince. And they were happy forever and ever after.